Hi everybody, it's June, the mouth of the South. I it's been a day. It's been a day since Monday. I've had a Monday every day this week. Anyway, um, let's see where I start. When your husband is a quadriplegic and you are doing the best you can do to make sure his medicines are being filled and that he is comfortable and his skin is being taken care of. He's fed, he's bathed, he's clean, he's, everything that you can possibly do to help him. And then you have your doctors and your nurses and their assistants and the pharmacy and everybody else to deal with. And when you call and you say to the doctor's nurse or assistant or whoever, my husband will be out of a certain medicine. Now, granted, it's a controlled substance, and I get it. However, you say he will be out in 6 days. Okay? They say, oh, okay, we'll send it back to her and we'll get back with you, or we'll go ahead and send it in. And one of them isn't a controlled substance, but they still haven't sent that one in either. And so 5 days after that, was a Sunday, which the doctor's office was closed, I called to check the status of the prescription at the pharmacy. Well, the pharmacy was automated and it would not allow me to say it was a new prescription. It just said refills. So I was like, well, okay, refill. And it wasn't a refill, it was a new prescription because, his old one had run out. Well, they didn't have it. So I had to wait till Monday, which Monday morning, he was out. Monday morning was his last dose. So I called Monday morning and they're like, oh yeah, we'll get to it. Nothing. Called the pharmacy, checked. Nope. Then I called the doctor the next day. Oh yeah, we'll mark it as urgent. Oh, but by the way, June, you have to give us 5 days. And I'm like, excuse me? I called you 6 days before he was out. So 5 days from now, 5 more days, I don't know. I know it sounds like I need a new doctor, right? So it's still not resolved. Kevin is still out of this medicine that he needs to keep himself comfortable. We already turn him every 2 hours. He gets up at night and we watch a little Jeopardy and some TV and talk. His brain is still there and he's still very much Kevin. So anyway, I don't think he's going to get up today because he's not going to feel comfortable. He's out of medicine. He's been out of it. And I keep trying. And it's almost like I'm beating my head up against the wall. So we're going to try to distract myself from this whole mess. Haven't heard back from them yet today. I did call the pharmacy to see if they had it. They did not. So I don't know what's going on, but if it's not resolved tomorrow, I'm going to call and make an appointment myself and tell her she's causing me to have a nervous breakdown. So give me somebody to talk to or fix the issue, because I've had it up to here with medical professionals and people who don't care and people who lie. I've had it. I'm just You know, the state of the world is terrible. You know, I want people to choose love. I really do. I love this shirt. I bought it because of the shootings in Buffalo, and I support them and the city and the people who got hurt. And I just don't know if people are numb to other people's feelings or other people's needs or other people's whatever. It's not me, not my problem. I'm not worried about it. You know, and it shouldn't be that way. We should all love one another. We should all care enough to at least listen. You know, whether you can do anything about it or not is one thing. But we should all care enough to at least listen and be kind and courteous instead of whatever. Nothing we can do. You know, well, I hate it for us and I hate it for anybody else. And what really kills me is our doctor's office is accepting new patients and they're not even taking care of the ones that they have. So therefore, why are you accepting new ones when you're not taking care of the ones you have? It's mind-boggling to me. But anyway, that's my rant for the day on the medical profession here in Tennessee. I won't say the doctor's office name, but I am not pleased with them at the moment. So, and if they ask why I choose someone else, then I'll tell them. But anyway, if I can even find somebody else, I don't know. Because they can't even examine Kevin, really. They can't. They don't have a Hoyer. Their room is not as big as my tarot room to examine anybody. Lucky they got enough room for a table that you're supposed to sit on, which I can't get him up on. So how are they gonna check him out? They can take his blood. Well, they can't even take his blood now, so but I don't know. So I'm gonna take a drink. Sun-kissed is great. So anyway, I just want to say, for everybody out there who is going through struggles, trying to get anything done, whether it's a doctor or medicine or your gutters cleaned out, I feel you. I do. Because people just really are so self-absorbed these days, taking lead from our, I don't even know if you want to call him the leader of the free world. I think he's a narcissistic individual, and people are taking lead from that instead of this four-letter word. You know, they are being very narcissistic and thinking only of themselves. Not everyone. There are people out there like my friend Sheila, who happens to be in the room taking care of Kevin as I'm recording this, so that I have an outlet, and she has been very caring, very kind, and I wish everybody had a Sheila. Some people don't, and I feel for those. And some people don't because they choose not to. They choose to just be self-absorbed, and that's it. You know, you gotta give and you gotta take. The world is a give and take. It is not a tit for tat. It's not that, but it's more of a, hey, if I can help you, or if I can at least listen, I'm gonna try. Sometimes, you know, people take advantage of that. They really do. And those are the ones you gotta kind of keep at bay or charge something or whatever. But, you know, I really want to believe that everybody has a good side. I just wish they would really let their good side show more than their bad side, instead of taking a lead of a person who's really not a good person. He's not loyal, not to his wives, not to his country, not to anyone. So therefore, why are they taking that lead? Loyalty is important. You expect people to be loyal to you. You be loyal to them. Hold up your end of the bargain. Help them. We wouldn't like it if somebody was invading our country and nobody helped us. We wouldn't like that at all. So anyway, that's it. I'm done ranting. So what I am going to do is I'm going to do a reading for somebody out there, and hopefully it hits. I am going to be using the Heaven and Earth deck. It is very smoky. You cannot tell whether it's reverse or straight up with this deck, which is one of the reasons I like it. It is kind of a thick deck. I don't use it often. People don't choose it for their readings. Don't know why. It's a very beautiful deck. It's a little smoky. I guess a little dark for some people. But I really like it. It's hard to shuffle because they're thick. And not as worn as I would like for them to be. But, you know, what are you going to do? Anyway, so I'm going to try to concentrate and see whoever's listening to me out there. I hope this finds you, and I hope that it gives you the help that you need. Now, I do want to say one thing. There is another person that Dave and Gary and Dave had suggested that people watch. I did check out her channel. I did subscribe. It's Silver Ladies Tarot, I believe is the name of it. She's different, and she's, you know, I guess she's pretty good. I haven't watched all her videos, but she seems to be legit and is trying very hard to up her base like the twins have helped me up mine. I hope that she does well. I want to help. I want to give her a shout out. I did like and subscribe to her channel, and I hope that you will too. And I hope that you will like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And for those of you who have, thank you. A big thank you. And a big thank you to the twins too. Twin Tarot with Gary and Dave. Again, they helped me tremendously, and I believe in helping others too. So passing it on, moving it forward, which brings me to another story, which I'm going to say real quick. My daughter was playing volleyball, and we were going to a volleyball tournament. Now, you know, you think Tennessee is a volunteer state. Well, my Jeep broke down. So we were kind of at this Crystal Burgers, and you know, we had a few people, hey, do you need a jump? And I'm like, no, I need a pulley and a mechanic, because the pulley just snapped off where the belt, you know, turns it. Anyway, so, you know, you would have thought we called the coach and we were like, hey, we're stuck on the, you know, interstate here, and we're going to be a little late getting there. You would have thought that he would have called somebody or said, hey, how can I help you? You know, do you want me to come get Holly? Something. Nothing. Well, we'll see you when you get here. So I said, now this is a volunteer state, mind you. So I had, you know, a couple other people stop. Do you need a jump? Do you need a mechanic? And this gentleman, of color I might add, he wanted to help us, but his mechanic, he kept trying to call him and couldn't get him on the phone. He said, well, I can take you to him. But we're like, no, I've called my husband. This was before Kevin's accident. And he's going to be on his way, which we had. So I wasn't lying. So, but I wasn't getting in the car with a complete stranger and with my daughter. I wasn't doing it. And so he's like, oh, okay, I understand. Well, if he calls me, you know, I'll tell him where you guys are at and blah, blah, blah. So this really nice car, Lexus car, pulls into this parking lot that we're in. It was a Crystal's parking lot. I don't know if you've ever heard that of them. They're kind of like White Castle. Anyway, this guy comes out and he's like, hey, do you need a jump? And he had 2 little kids in the car. And I said, no, my usual response, I need a pulley and a mechanic. He goes, huh? Let me see. So he looks and he goes, yeah, you need a pulley. And you know what? I think I might have one that will fit your Jeep. He popped open his trunk. He had a little toolkit. And he, sure enough, had a pulley that fit my Jeep. And I was so thankful to him. And I was like, oh, can I give you some money? You know, he said, just pay it forward. What an angel. He saved us. Now, Kevin was on his way, so I called Kevin because the pulley fit. He fixed it for us. You know, he said when I get the car home to have that changed, because he had changed it off of a truck of some sort of his. So anyway, I called Kevin and I said, hey, let us meet you at a different exit and we'll take your car, you take mine, and have the pulley switched out, which was Kevin's ideal, actually, not mine. But anyway, so he took the car and Holly and I went on to the volleyball tournament, which we did pretty good. But yeah, I wanted to mention that there are good people out there. So keep your head up, stay strong, choose love whenever you can. So with that being said, I'm going to go on to this reading. Okay. Oh, and if you want to see lives from me, please like and subscribe, of course, and then hit that little bell, and that way you'll be notified if I'm doing a live or not. And these, like I said, they're not very worn cards, so I have to really pay attention to if something is sticking out at me. Because I really want it to hit who it's supposed to and hopefully help them in some way, form, or fashion. Okay. Is that it? It's telling me to shuffle one more time. So I'm going to do that. And somebody asked me the other day about cleansing cards, and I cleanse my cards with sage, like the smoke from sage, or like a selenite wand that I keep kind of close. I never put them back in order. I never put them straight up because I feel like they're set up for the next person who's going to use them. So there we go. Set that aside, see what we got here. And this last card that I pulled, and I've been getting this card a lot. I believe it is the 8 of Wands. It's reverse. So this is talking about, you know, I told people before, you need to let stuff go because it's been this way. But for this person, it's like, maybe you need to remember how you've been treated, or remember what this person may or may not have said to you or done to you. You have to keep that in in your head. Now, granted, you don't let it take a hold of you and twist you into knots, but just because you've forgiven someone doesn't mean that they get to treat you badly again. So remember, especially family members. So that was the last one that I pulled. And this is the Princess of Wands, which I believe is more of an action card than an actual page. A page is a astrological sign. So this is more of like the knight, if you will. And I believe what this is trying to tell us is that sometimes we just gotta take action where action is deserved for somebody who's in our family or someone who doesn't need to be in our family. We can hold them at arm's length if we so choose, because they haven't always been a nice person. So therefore, you need to take action on that. And this is the Five of Pentacles. So this tells me that you, person, I feel like I'm getting a name or something like a Jason or a Jill or Jane or Janet. Something with a J. I'm getting a J here. I don't know if that's the person you need to forget about or the person that I'm trying to talk to. But that's a feeling I'm getting. It starts with a J. Could be a Jeremiah or a Joseph. I don't know. But I'm getting a J. Anyway, this you, J person, needs, or you do know how to ask for help. You do know that money is just a tool to get you the things that you need, to keep you warm, to make sure you're cool in the winter. Money is just a tool. It's all it is. And you know how to ask for it. You know how to manifest that. So it's not about money for you. It's more about loyalty and friendship and love. This word, love. So it's not about money for you. That's not your question. That's not what your dilemma is about. It's not money. That's not what you're concerned with. You do have the Fool. Maybe you need to be a little concerned with it, with the economy, the way it's going. But hey, this is telling me you're kind of a carefree individual, and that's kind of who you want around you. You want the people that don't sweat the small stuff, that are kind of like, happy-go-lucky, here we go, bouncing around. Now, we may fall off a cliff, but hey, we can build our wings on the way down. You don't have a big expectation of anyone or anything. You're kind of lucky, carefree and lucky, and that's the people you want to associate with. Them are the folks that you are looking for, is the carefree and not sweating the small stuff. And then you have the Strength card, and some people definitely, these last two have been major arcanas, and they usually signify major events in your life. The minors are everyday influences, people, place, things. People have tried your patience. They have been very, you've had it. You're like, I don't even know where that came from or who you are. I just don't even know. I am at my wit's end. So you're like, I don't know if I have the strength for this or not. And so you just kind of want to be carefree and just let it go and just be like, I just want to hang around with people who are carefree. I don't want all the drama. I can't deal with it. So, yeah, you're trying to muster up the strength to just be you. And you know what? That's okay to be you. You are entitled to be who you are. And they can either like it or not, but you are entitled to be you. You're entitled to feel the way you feel. And that's okay. That's okay. The last one I'm getting is Chariot. Again, a major arcana. It's also upside down. This is a little bit about movement, but it's also about multitasking, doing a couple things at different times or being pulled in different directions. This horse is going this way, that horse is going that way, and you're like in the middle going, I don't know. It's like pitting one kid against the other, or the kids are fighting and you're like, well, I can't just stick up for this one. I have to stick up for this one too, and I gotta be neutral. I mean, nobody's my favorite, you know. You're trying too hard is what you're doing. You're trying to do too much too quick. And no one can truly multitask. No one, not truly. Something is not getting your undivided attention if you're trying to multitask. So with that being said, whoever you are, your name starts with a J. So I hope this finds you. I hope you find it. And I hope I've given you the answer you need. Stop trying so hard. Be you. It's okay. It's okay being just to be you. So with all that being said, if you guys want to comment, please do. I hope you enjoyed my channel, and please like and subscribe because it costs you nothing, and maybe you'll get an answer to something that you need. I also do private readings, and you can get me at June and Holly at Yahoo. You can send me a message. Now, if I've given you my phone number, I may not answer, so please leave a message because I get a lot of spam calls. Just as I've been recording, I have gotten 4, I think. This is my 5th one going off right now. So and those people, I just want to go or blow a whistle or something into the phone. But normally I ask them to please take me off your call list, but they don't. But, you know, hey, to each your own. They're just doing a job, I guess. And that's that. But anyway, if I don't answer, please leave me a message. I will get back to you. I sometimes, you know, will get a notification that somebody has commented, and if I haven't answered your comment, it's not because I don't read it. It's just I can't find it. So anyway, I will try to put the email address into my description box, and hopefully, like I said, you will like and subscribe. And if you want to see something live from me, or maybe get, you know, on the feed with me, and I can do answer a question that you may have during that live, that would be awesome. So till next time, stay mystical. The mouth of the South is out of here.